Hey, what's up? It's Luke, and you're watching Luke the Gathering. In front of me, I have my third and final draft picks pack for Dominaria United. We did a couple already, and now this is the final one. When I first started this series, I wasn't sure how many packs I was going to do per set. I was just going to pick up packs every so often, but I feel like 3 is a sort of a sweet spot because in a draft you get 3 packs. So I feel like 3 is definitely a good number to pick, and still relatively early in the format for these videos, but I've drafted a bunch of these and I know the cards, and so I feel like I'm pretty solid in terms of what I know what I would like to pick. But is it going to be the right picks? I don't know. Let's just take a look at what we get. Alright, starting off with Dominiaria's Outrider, a Toxic Abomination, Take Up the Shield, Impulse, Floriferous Vine Wall, Furious Bellow, a Sunlit Marsh, Espionage, Destroy Evil, I saw those last time, Eerie Soul Tender, and then Coalition Sky Knight, Warhost's Friendly, Neshoba Brawler, Maria, Scholar of Antiquity, and then the rare Forest. Oh no, this was the rare. Okay, and the Forest. Okay, so I thought, for some reason I thought this was the uncommon still. Okay, so there we go. There we have 3 uncommons. There we go. We got a decent pack here, actually. I feel like I love Maria's Outrider. I feel like this is really good. Common. It's a great domain payoff. You can just ding somebody for 5, and if you can get this to recur at all, I think that's just so sweet. Toxic Abomination. I think this card sucks really bad. You pay 2, you get a 3/2, but this trades usually down to for 2/2s or 2/1s, and you lose 2 life when it comes onto the battlefield. So that the lose 2 life is just uncool. Take Up the Shield is actually really nice. You get a +1/+1 counter, plus whatever it gets on, it gets lifelink and indestructible to the end of turn. This is sweet. Impulse, great for red-blue decks. Floriferous Vine Wall, I feel like is awesome for wall decks as well as domain decks. I use this a lot to get domain. Furious Bellow, I think is a great combat trick. Getting +3 and first strike, and you get a scry 1 is, I feel like, a nice package for just 2 mana. Sunlit Marsh, just good. Dual land, Espionage, card draw, Destroy Evil. Nice removal, especially for the larger threats. Eerie Soul Tender is interesting. It's a 3/1, so decently statted in terms of if you can get it hitting in, it's nice. It can trade for 3/3s and things like that, 4/3s. But the cool thing is, when this is in the graveyard, you can exile it to bring something back into your hand. So this is some recursion. Coalition Sky Knight, a little bit expensive, 4 for a 2/2 flyer, although it does have enlist, so it has evasion built in, flying enlist, maybe the only one. Warhost Frenzy, this gives all your creatures +2/+0. If you do kick it for a black, then whenever a creature you control dies this turn, you get to draw a card. I don't know, I feel like this is hard to get to work correctly. Neshoba Brawler's cool. 2-drop for essentially something that could be a 5/3. I like this a lot. And then Maria, you get a tap an untapped token artifact, and you can get green. Okay. And then tap 2 untapped artifacts, and you can have some card selection, so you can play that card, at your turn. You do need artifacts in that deck. So I feel like this might be good in terms of commander, maybe. She can be a commander because she's legendary, but I don't know about putting her into my limited deck. I do like the Neshoba Brawler a lot. I don't think he shows up that often. So, let's see. I think I would go with Nishoba Brawler first because it's a nice domain. You kind of get me into that domain space initially. A nice, cheap guy that comes down and it's uncommon. So I actually don't see this card that often. Whereas I really like Maria's Outrider, but I feel like I could see that again. So I'll take the Nishoba Brawler first. Take up the shield, I think, is probably worth taking next. Putting a +1/+1 counter is great because it stays there forever. And then Lifelink and Indestructible is pretty good combination. I'll take that next. And then I think we'll go with the Vine Wall. I play Domain so much. I highly value these Vine Walls. I love how you can just kind of go through your deck searching for lands that you need. Super helpful. And I usually just use it as a chump blocker. Then we'll go with the Outrider. Solid card, 4/4 with reach, and that reach makes a huge difference. There are a bunch of little flyers in this format, and the 4/4 can take care of that. Okay, I think next we will go with... I think we'll do Destroy Evil. Removal is really important, and that gets rid of big threats. I really like Furious Bellow. I think it's a really good combat trick. Combat tricks are really nice in this set, and this is a good one. Take that one. And then it gets a little trickier from here. Since I do like Domain so much, I think I will go with the Sunlit March. And then I kind of like this, even though it's kind of overcosted. You know, an enlisting flyer could potentially be really awesome. So I'll take that next. And then the rest of the cards, I guess we'll go with the Eerie Soul Tender, 3/1. Can bring back a creature. I guess then we'll take Maria the Rare, and this is like a stained glass version. Impulse, great if I ended up in blue-red. Espionage. The Frenzy, just because I never know how to use it. And then the Abomination, because that card stinks. And I wouldn't really want it. So let's go through the pick. First off, it's the Nishoba Brawler. Then take up the Shield, the Vine Wall, Outrider, Destroy Evil, Furious Bellow. We then have Dual Land, the Sky Knight, Eerie Soul Tender. Finally, our rare, Maria Scholar of Antiquity, Impulse, Espionage, Warhost Friendly, and ending, maybe this is a wheel all the way around, Toxic Abomination. There you have it. My picks for this pack. Let me know what you think. If you would have done anything differently, I'd love to hear about it. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.